By now you hopefully understand the environment you're going to try and create to support Scrum and the teams that are using it. But the question remains, how? What is it exactly that I need to do as an Agile leader? Kelly Waters, who blogs at allaboutagile.com, put together this list of executive behaviors that encourage agility. First, Kelly proposes that we do less. Remember the discussion we had earlier about take it to the team. When impediments or challenges come up, it's very tempting to solve them ourselves, particularly if we've seen them before. But that doesn't teach our teams how to function on their own. There are multiple ways to do less. And this behavior corresponds very well with Scrum's value of focus. Next, your courage to explore, to find new and emerging techniques, to go read books, find different ways of supporting your teams. And with the inspections that occur within Scrum, use your new findings to adapt the system that you're creating. In other words, continue changing the system within which the Scrum teams operate. We talked earlier about learning loops. The most effective learning loops are those that are executed in the smallest amount of time. Find ways to fail fast and often. It's through consistent failure that we find the right answer. Provide a single point of focus for your teams. We together having one goal. Sometimes in very large organizations, this may mean simply embodying the organization's mission statement. At a team level, it could be getting a specific set of features into our product by the end of a given sprint. And now we get to focus on providing a steady cadence and flow of value to our customers. We're not going to be doing big bang shipments at the end of a long project anymore. So now we're going to focus on what's the most valuable thing our teams can be doing next. Empowering teams sounds a bit mushy, unless you're on a team that's not empowered, in which case it feels like torture. Team empowerment means that the team has permission to make mistakes and fail and recover from them. Of course, as an Agile leader, you're expected to embody agility to those around you. You as an organizational leader can help most by respecting the structure and the framework that Scrum provides. If you dismiss basic rules of Scrum, like allowing teams to focus, true cultural change doesn't stand a chance. You're not going to be able to do this alone. Not only will you need to collaborate with the Scrum teams you're supporting, but probably with other leaders across the organization who are wondering what in the heck is going on over there in those Scrum teams. Many teams just getting started with Scrum, the biggest challenges are finding ways to interface Scrum with processes that already exist within the organization. To do this successfully, we often need an executive sponsor to collaboratively work with other teams to redefine the interfaces and handoffs. I don't think this one is particular to Scrum or Agile, but it does make the point that you're not going to conquer Rome in a day. A big bang transition of a large organization to Scrum smacks of defeat before it even gets started. Even if you're just starting a pilot project, there are lots of benefits to be gained from starting with the end in mind, where the end is an overall Agile organization. And finally, as an Agile executive, you must be willing to hear the things about your organization that Scrum will expose. Inviting Scrum into your organization is shining a bright light on every single dysfunction that exists because the teams are reflecting upon themselves. They'll continually ask questions like, why did this happen? Often it's because of a pre-existing policy or cultural norm, and you'll have to deal with these. While several of Kelly's recommendations on this slide are just good management practice, all are genuinely necessary to realize the promise of hyperproductivity that Scrum can bring.